Right, and welcome to the channel. We've got some pretty bad parking going on there. It is, as you can see, it is raining. Okay. Right, so just going to do a quick walk down to the Bannockburn. So let's get going. Let's get going. Bad driving, bad parking. Who cares, right? Let's go. I'm going to walk over here. So like the last time we did this, we did it, we're going to do it differently this time. We're not going to go as far. It's just a quick, alright. There's the coppers. The covers. We've got the brawling. So we're going to do it clockwise. Clockwise this time. There's the wee Fiat with the bad parking. There's nobody else in the world but me. So yeah, we were talking about earlier on, I was talking about that. I think obviously I've got a daughter and the rest of it, so you want to protect your daughters, don't you? From sexual predators. 35,800 for that. Oh, that's the same colour as my living room. So you want to do that, yeah. And but you also want to protect your sons. Yeah, that's a good point, isn't it? You want to protect your sons from false accusations, and that's really where the balance lies. So that's, you know, quite a good analogy that for millions of years, well, not for millions, but for the last good while, men and women have a happy situation where fairness and equality, not really. I mean, what I'm talking about is mutual respect, and so the sons get taught about fathers and daughters should get taught by mothers. This is the inherent problem. They're not being taught sort of responsibility. They're not being taught responsibility. I think the balance has gone a bit wonky against men, and therefore you've got, so we're in a society that's open and you can pretty much do what you want, but in reality it's restricted society, because the dangers for males getting involved with females, being accused of things. So I'm obviously totally out of that in that regard. You know, obviously I'm not part of that. Equally, yeah, obviously I'm a sensible person and I'm in a sensible, quite a nice house that, isn't it? Sensible relationship, so I don't go fanning around at 2 or 3 in the morning drunk. You know, I'm past all that sort of thing. So I'm quite, it's quite an interesting thing there. What is that? That's really cool. Who's that? Actually, with double garage at the end. It's, what is it? It's a big stone thing. Big, it's like big polo mints, isn't it? Polo mints. Yeah, so some pretty nice properties going to be here. So Hilford House. That's quite an impressive house. From the back, it looks like a single story, but it's got. I'm pretty sure it's sold. It was for sale recently. This is your sort of different sort of demographic, isn't it? Type of people can afford a house like that. The features on the tiles, the roof, sort of diamond feature. Don't have time to stop. It's got like a diamond, a feature. Yeah. So we've got a big garden with it. Should be empty park there. That's strange. It was for sale. Yeah. I remember a party being here. There was a party. So yeah, we've got this big ground here. That little house there with a glass front on it. And we can see quite. This is Milton Ford. This is Milton Ford. This is where. This is where King Edward had a bit of an issue. Across here. So as you can see, this is how you crossed over back in the day. I think it didn't really have a bridge then. Why didn't they build a bridge? I don't know. No, you're not going to be able to go over there. It's not that deep though, the Bannockburn, is it? It's kind of, yeah. As you can see, we could go across there if we wanted to. See, it's quite shallow over there. Still got a dinghy we've got to get going as well. Well, it's all of it. I think these things are so tricky nowadays and they've been made worse. My own feelings are that I doubt most of that stuff. I doubt a 3 Series BMW. I doubt that it's quite as a 3 Series BM quite as straightforward as what you think, without a doubt. Okay, so I was going to go that way. Yeah, we're going to do that. I feel nerves for walking now. I really feel it. Now let's go up here. This is what my plan was. Let's go up here and get back. I have to kind of try and figure out what I'm doing with that painting today. Oh my god. We're getting fucking wet here. Yeah. To go home and have breakfast and then go out again. Well, that could be a plan. Oh my god! Oh no! I got wet there. So, I think the problem is actually Facebook. Facebook's terrible. You're going on with completely thick people that have no idea what they're talking about. I think that's got a lot to do with it. They're all dumb. They're not all dumb, but the onus is not on men to protect women. That's been taken away from them by feminism. Is what's actually happened. You can't have it both ways, feminists. I'm talking about feminists. Feminism, which has taken over quite a large part of law and everything about how we do things. I don't think you can expect. God, it's a bit dodgy here. No. My advice is, and I have 3 sons, I don't know what they're doing, but very dangerous indeed. And like I said earlier, the answer isn't to get married, because that doesn't protect you from it. You know? So this is why Western civilization is coming to an end. These stupid policies. So it's all about women. That's what feminism is. And it should be about equality, equal rights, and it's not about that. It's about unequal rights. And it's about the yin and yang. It's not about the yin and yang, it's the problem. It's not about that at all. Right, okay. Alright, so you covered that subject. Now you're getting really wet here. The yin and the yang. It's about the yin and the yang. Oh dear. Looks like this path is really getting... I wouldn't be surprised if Stirling Council comes along and blocks it off. It's really dodgy. It's not... It's got a lot worse since I moved here. The 5 years. Yeah. And obviously you could fall off there. Fall down there. It's not like a massive height, but yeah, of course you could hurt yourself. That's the farmer's field. You know what I was thinking there, wouldn't I? Move the fence in a bit. No. Don't do that. It's his field. I wonder if that's the same farmer that was fucking mad women attacked me. It might be. Right. What we could do is we'll walk up to that mini roundabout. Let's do a wee bit of truck spotting and then we'll head home. How's that sound? Aye, so everything's gone off. Fuck. Keir Starmer's trying to push his digital ID thing. Jesus, he's got a brass neck, isn't he? Subhuman. That's why I think he's subhuman. I think all these politicians are subhuman. They're all marketing geniuses, aren't they? They can sell something that's unsellable. So I've been down there, quite nice down there. We're going to go under that bridge when it's a bit drier. So it's good to get out, get a bit of fresh air, get things freed off a bit. You know, get the... Ooh! That's a bit of stone. I thought at first it was a bit of... you know, log. It isn't a log. So here we are, people, we are at Milton roundabout. When King Edward came up here, we didn't have a roundabout. Robert the Bruce didn't have a roundabout either. Nobody had a roundabout. They didn't need a roundabout, that's why. I'm not able to do much nifty camera work today because of this, because I'm holding the brolly. The brolly! The brolly! The brolly! I'm holding the brolly. Brolly, brolly, brolly! So yeah, a lot of the, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So that applies to a lot of things. That applies to lots of things. And so men, no, but it's that weird thing where you're supposed to protect your daughters, but you equally have to protect your sons. So there we are. That's kind of where we're at with that. So because society is broken down, you know, and so I was watching Good Morning Britain this morning. This is a lady, she was been taking that jab, the one to stop you being fat, and she sat there and she said all the things about it, why she was doing it. And one of the things was just incredible, that she was getting divorced So that's like, as a sub. A sub. A sub. So that's like, and that's sort of like celebrated. She's getting divorced, so that should be celebrated. And they sat there going, ooh. It's like, that shouldn't be something that's been celebrated. You've made vows with somebody, and now you've lost a lot of weight, now you're getting away from him. So it's almost like you're blaming him for the fact you were overweight, but it's nothing to do with him. It was just, you know, nothing to do with him at all. That's what it seems like. Typical. So that's kind of like what I was talking about with the marriage thing. It's kind of finished, isn't it? Because nobody's taking it seriously at all. But yeah. Why have you not got your glasses on? Because nobody's taking it seriously. Marriage. So the whole thing's fucked. You want to, I mean, you can't even, like, if you're a man and you're needing, you know, rumpy pumpy, you can't even go and, you know, you could get done for anything. It's really dumb. I don't think, well, I was going to say move somewhere else, but I don't know. America, it's actually worse. In America, you have to, as a man, you have to pay alimony for some silly woman. You could be paying for 3 or 4 women. Here we go. There's quite a nice truck. Right. Highland Industrial Supplies. You know, it's even more dangerous in America. They take a driving licence off you and all sorts of things. Kirk Masonry Limited. What's this sign here? Why has that been turned round? Oh, that's nothing to do with me. So, a JCB. Oh yay! We ordered the JCB and here it is. So, you know, you're stuffed either way. You got it. It's terrible, isn't it? I mean, it was just an absolute miracle that I managed to have children in the circumstances, and it's probably worse now than it was then. 909 Edinburgh. Yeah, there's it's the 909 Edinburgh. Yeah. Where does it go then? Alright, I'll go off obviously on the M9 yet. Directly down to Ingliston. No, I'll stop at Linlithgow probably. The 909. I think it probably does. Does it go in at Falkirk? Probably, yeah. Sprint in it. So life is just even more dangerous and treacherous than it ever was. And I remember meeting this guy, and he was on about and the attitude he had was like actually quite bad, but it was actually totally understandable. So I says, what do you think I should do with my lithium batteried thing that's about to explode? He says, just throw it to fuck. Throw it in the fucking bin. Who gives a shit? And his attitude, you think, well, it was like, you would think that attitude was probably not ideal, right? But in the face of, what he's saying is, well, the government treats us like shit, who gives a fuck? And he's right. So it's like, he lives near Kilwinning actually, and he was talking about the battery, you know, the battery explosions. So he's right. I mean, why should he care about some stupid little battery when the government doesn't even care about massive car batteries? You know? Why? All we could do here is wait until we get a truck. Get a truck here. Yeah. Why should he care? He doesn't. Yeah. Oh, Kobe! Spaver Connections. Yeah, you didn't have to say that, did you? Spaver Connections. See. That's because I've got it's not in the family tree, but I've got one of these sort of cousins that I haven't heard from her for a while actually. Facebook, you get people that come and go, don't they? And I suppose we all do. And okay, I think it's time we got. Ooh, it's a taxi. Right, okay, why don't we go on this roundabout and then get away. Yeah, give her diesel. Hey. Oh look, you're not 100% electric. That's lies. The NHS is lying to us people. They put that inside their van. It's lies. You do not have electric without diesel. It's not, and then where's the power coming from? So it's lies. The NHS are lying to you. If they're going to lie to you about that, they'll lie to you about lots of things. And that's a fact, people. Yes, it is. It's not. So your indicators are not being used appropriately. Right. So let's shuffle off to Buffalo. Yay! Oh, this car's going to turn off here. No, it's not. Right, so we've got quite a lovely little roundabout here. So it was very well looked after. And look, there's a tin on there. I've given up tin collecting. Well, it's too fucking awkward. It's just, I still get them off people, like bags of them and that, but like a friend's who's, okay, I'm oversharing, but going around picking them up has just become a bit of a... I can remember going to that group about 3-4 years ago, and this woman was really nosy. Why is there? Because I was getting followed by wasps and bees, because I had tins in a bag. And of course, there's always a bit of sugar in them. You know, this is nice. It's a really nice little roundabout. I wonder if that company, invests in this. That company there. OCS, which was FES. Alright, we better get going then. It's quite a nice little... let's get a picture. Need to get a picture. So it used to be you get, like, nosy women could ring up the cops and stuff, but now the tables are turning. Like, what's going on there? Then it's like, that's a good for the goose, it's good for the gander, isn't it? It's like, you know, the same sort of logic gets applied to them, but they always think they're right all the time, you see. But you're not always right all the time. You're vulnerable, and now men are going to turn around and say, you sort your own shit out, I'm not helping you. And that's what they should do. And apart from it, like Jakey Rowling, oh my god, she is a complete and utter Bampot. I think people that support her are either totally just stupid, or they just haven't thought about, you know, they just haven't thought about the topic in any detail. It's a fake topic that's been instigated by that mad woman, you know, and it's a fake topic. Hey, nosy bastard. Oh, look. We'll have to go and ask his wife if he can ask me what I'm doing. Can I get permission to go and approach a stranger on a roundabout? No, you can't. Access denied. Oh, yes. Access is denied. So that's all the numpties going to pay tax with you know, one thing that's really happened is the motor industry has just turned into such a fuck. Alright, what's this we've got here? We've got a truck. Is that a truck we've got? It is a truck. It's a truck. Let's lower it in a bit. So it's into number 2, number 1. Right, Crusader, Whitney and Oxford. He's from Whitney. Right, he's come all the way up here with a lot of stuff. Thank you, Chris, for coming up here and helping us out up here, helping us to have crap houses. Oh shit. Right, so that was quite a good little bit of Chris from Oxford. Right, so turn the stereo up a bit. I haven't had any peeps today yet. Right, well, I'm going to go home for my breakfast. I think that's what we're doing. Right, come on, we'll walk around it. How many times can you go around here? Hey, that'd be a great sort of aerobic thing. So look, I'm going to walk around this round about 100 times. You know, I actually wouldn't be surprised if some silly numpty for that place come. Who the fuck do you think you are? It's just some bloody building with a roof on it. It's propped up, it's a fake company propped up by fake nonsense. It's not, you know, it's just a fraud. Innocent, framed guilty. Look at that, Sky. Alright, that's a Sky bus. Sky van. There's a man walking in. There's a man walking round the roundabout. Oh, I got some snotograms in. I did get some snotograms. They get blocked. Oh, there's a guy who accused me of being pissed. Yeah. Right. So, right, a truck. Why don't we do our bit for lettering and pick up that tin that I've just stood on? Why don't we do that? And then we can say that's what we've been doing on here. Right? Let's do it. Let's do it, people! We're tidying up the community. Some idiot threw that out. Right, time to go. I don't know why I'm standing around here anyway. So we've tidied up. We've taken a tin. We're going to have it recycled. Because they're morons and they don't know how to do that. They just throw it to fucks, don't care about the environment. But then maybe that falls into the category of the subject we've been talking about. Why should anybody give a shite? Yeah. Why? Pentland Jagger. Why should anybody care? I don't, no idea. So I've been on there, and the whole purpose of it was to pick that tin up. We're not picking any. Oh god, there's another one. No, I'm not going to get run down for a tin. Every little helps, people. Every little helps. Every little helps. If we all did it, then the place would look better. The screen. Right, so we're at 28:42. Time to get back to the car and get away. Oh, there's another one. I thought you said you weren't picking up tins. Well, I'm not picking up tins, but these two are sections. Oh, God. When that company goes bankrupt, that's going in my back garden. So the plan was to go under this bridge. So we've had a decent little walk. Not a big one, just a little walk, a little look around. Bit of a lump and moan about what's going on. About how our society has been opened up so much, it's closed it. It's what's happened. Yeah. That's what's actually happened. Yeah. It's been opened up so much it's closed. That's what's happened, people. Get home, get your breakfast, and then you need to phone up that company, see if it's going to do a copy of your mini painting. That's what you're going to do. Truck. There, that's. Oh! We got a motorbike! Whoa! Fast. Right. Anfield Cleaning Services. Who wants to be a cleaner, not me? I think if you're going to apply for a job as a cleaner, you should say, right, I'm coming round to have a look at your house. And if your house is minging, that's an LDV. An LDV, people, it is an LDV. Wow, a classic van. It's a classic. We all have trouble coping with our emotions. It's perfectly normal to be like that. We're all like that. Every now and again I get this real rage coming on and I have to deal with it by going to Andy's Man Club, and I'm not allowed in there. See, I'm fucking rejected from female spaces and from male spaces. I'm totally on my own here. Yes, but I've got the traffic cones to think about at home. I have my traffic cones, they're my friends, and I'm always looking for more. I think secretly, Cleo, secretly I probably fantasise that traffic management's going to come round my bit and I'm going to video all the traffic people coming round. And that's what's going to happen. That's a Citroen. Yeah, oh, this is 69, so it's like quite old. Brilliant bit of parking. So here we go. Fucking hell. So thanks for coming along, people. Thanks for watching and all that. Please like, share and subscribe. We'll get these away and get them in the recycling bin. Not like dummies. Right. Woo. So, find home bargains. Home bargains. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Always ready for them. Always be ready for them. But what you do is you just got to remember, just keep calm. You've got a right to do what you're doing. It's them that's wrong. Right, so thanks for watching this edition. I was a bit worried because there's bits of concrete and everything landed on top of the car yesterday when I was doing the... Right, so for those of you who watch my videos, thank you for coming along. There's a cohort of people that watch them. And it's you, isn't it? So thanks for watching, bye!